Let's begin. Namaste. Welcome to Mindful Yoga Together. All right, so we have been studying about the yoga philosophy or yogic path. So today's theme is Santosha. Santosha is the practice of the contentment and abundance. So in easy way to say is your cup half full or half empty? So we can focus on one side. It's more something that it's not here, or we focus on something that it is here in the cup. Then we can appreciate that we still remain this half full. So really depends on how we look at our perspective, how we look at our life. We have half full or half empty. So that's our practice today. And let's come to a comfortable seat. And you might close your eyes or half close your eyes. And rest ourselves in this moment, in this space. And notice how you sit here at the moment. And feel the body. So it's easier to feel the body, or bringing our awareness to our body is first where our body is touching to the ground. So wherever it's touching to the ground, just notice there, and maybe feel the gravity. And feel the hands resting to the leg, knees. Then feel the skin, the air, the cool air touching to your skin. Or maybe if you are in sunlight, maybe feel the warmth, the sun hitting on your skin. And we simply just notice without any judgment. Then together, inhale through the nose. And gently exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose. Feel our body expand. And exhale gently through the nose, softening, resting where we sit. So we bring our breath, bring our awareness to the breath is coming in and filling up inside of the body. Then we gently let go. A few more breaths to notice inhalation to filling up. And then exhalation to let go. You can simply continue this way. Or with the breath, you might quietly say, I am enough. Inhalation to feel ourselves. Then exhale, I am enough. And continue the breath. You can also visualize It's a springtime now, so it's easy to visualize the flower you have seen, the outside, or maybe inside. And visualizing that the flower is blooming just as they are, even not yet bloom. Then simply exhale, I am enough. Let's do a few more. And exhale, I am enough. In our society where we live in, we are asked to do more. Our tendency is to do more, to be better. We tend to focus on what we do not have and we need to improve. Not yet, not enough. This is why Santosha practice, the contentment, really benefits us. It's a great reminder that we have enough and we are enough, just as today. And gradually reach your hands out and up. Exhale, bring our palms together to the heart center. And maybe bow your head to set your intention, dedication for today's practice. Then slowly open our eyes. All right, so let's come to a hands and knee position, please. And palms under the shoulder, knees under the hip. Spread your fingers wide. Inhale, looking upward. And exhale, lounge your back, drop your head. Again, inhaling. Exhale, lounge your back. Okay, next inhalation, gradually come to downward facing dog and relax your head. And walk your feet side to side, right side and left side. Bending your knees. Okay. Then gradually we're gonna walk our feet to the front and catch our elbows, gently swing side to side. Relax your head. Relax your head and find the length of our spine. Then slowly lower your hip, and we're gonna come to the back of the yoga mat and reach our hands over the head and stretch our legs. And our hands goes up. And let's together a big inhale to stretch from toes to fingertips. And open your mouth, exhale. Again, let's inhale, stretch and lengthening our spine. And then exhale, let it go. Relax the shoulder. All right, bring our hands together and kind of catch the thumb to each other so your palm is stay together. And move your hands to the right side and your feet walk to the right side too. And lengthen the right side of the body. And then inhale, lift our chin slightly to your left side and lengthening. Then on our exhalation, let's come back to the center and walk your feet to the other side. So walk your feet to the left side. Then your hands goes to your left. And stretch the right side of the body. One more breath. And slowly come back to the center. And bend your knees and plant your feet down to the mat. And let's move our knees side to side. So you might spread your arms wide to the side, palm facing upward. You might move your hands So it's a little bit of multitasking here. Your hands and leg do the different movement. So move your knees right and left. Then your hands are moving up and down like us, making a snow angel. Slowly come back to the center. Let's get the block. Block come between your thighs and squeeze the block. And the hands come by your side. Then as you inhale, so we're going to come to bridge pose, squeeze the block. So today our practice is, our cup is a full, half full or half empty. So you can bring the positive perspective and squeeze our block and lift our hips. Then maybe heels come off the ground. And maybe your hands goes back to catch the heels or touch the heels. And maybe little finger to the ground and the back of the hands touch to the inside of the heel. One more breath. All right, hands goes up over the head. And then exhale, slowly lower down each vertebra at a time. Exhale and release the block. And move your knees side to side. And spread your arms wide again. Spread your wing like a wings, moving up and down. Angel wing moves up and down. Okay. And then slowly come back to the center. Cross your right leg over the left. Cross the right leg over the left. And point your toes out. So point your toes to the opposite direction. So left toe is to the right and right toe to the left. Maybe bending your knees. Okay. Maybe lift your head off the ground and knee towards your head. Head towards the knee. And then slowly release the head. And cross your leg, interlace your leg. And right hand go under the left arm and interlace your arms together here too. And squeeze the arm, legs. Inhale. Exhale, bring one knee to the elbow, touch. And inhale, head release down. Exhale, knee to the elbow. One more time, inhale. Exhale, bring your knee to the elbow and release the head. Spread your arms wide and move your knees to your right side and twist. Then make a circle with your left hand. So your left hand is making a big circle and we gaze to that the left finger. Yoga for eyes, so our gaze also move to all direction at the corner of your eyes. So we are hitting to the all edge of the eyes. 360. Then change the direction. So we are widening our perspective to, of the eyes. So physical movement, but also increasing the mental, emotional perspective. Okay, then come to the center and let's switch the leg. Now left leg go over the right and point your toes opposite direction. You can catch the ankle or toes or just the knees and pointing your toes to the opposite direction. And legs come squeeze in. You might lift your head off the ground and chin towards your knees. And then exhale slowly. Release the head. Cross your leg or interlace your leg. And left hand go under the right arm. Interlace your arms together and squeeze. That helps to open our shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, lift a knee to the elbow. Again, inhale. Exhale, knee to the elbow. Last time, inhale. Exhale, bring your knee to the elbow and release. Spread your arms wide to the side and move your knee to the left and twist. Then make a big circle with your right arm. So at the corner of your eyes, look to your right hand, then move. So moving your eyes to all directions is good for our eyes. So as we move our body to kind of improve the strength of the muscle, right? So when we walk, we get strong, length, strong leg or core. And also it's a great for the posture. Then eyes also needs to exercise to get the strength. Also great to do the, watching the cross green and a far green, cross and far, cross and far. That changing the perspective or the distance, it actually helps. Hagawa knee to the chest. So when you go outside, you see all direction. But when you are in front of the computer or in front of the phone, just it's a very short distance and also one point focus, right? So it's become very narrow. But you want to go outside to expand your horizon or your gaze, your perspective. All right. So now Hagawa knee to the chest and gently roll side to side, or you can roll up, down. Then massage our back. 3, 2, 1, and cross your leg, hands down to the mat, and step back. And we might come to downward facing dog, or bring your knee down to the mat and tabletop. Then as you inhale, bend your right knee and lower only right knee and stretch your left leg. So if you are tabletop, straightening your left leg and push your left heel back and down. And if you like to pick up your right knee and bring whole weight to your left leg, do that. One more breath. Exhale, right knee to the mat and left hand goes up and make a big circle. Change the direction. Okay, and let's lift our left leg up and left hand go up over the head and stretch leg and hand horizontally. Exhale, bring our knee to the elbow, touch. Inhale, stretch again. Exhale, knee to the elbow. Last one, inhale, stretch. Exhale, knee to the elbow and stretch. Then slowly come to the tabletop and open knees wide, child pose. Stretch your arms to the front, make a fist and squeeze the curl your fingers. Exhale, let it go. Make a fist again. Exhale, let it go. Relax your elbows, shoulder too. And last one, curl your finger, change the angle of your wrist. Exhale, let it go. And spread your fingers wide, palm press down. And we come up to tabletop or downward facing dog. Then bend your left knee and bring your left knee down to the mat. Keep your right leg long. All right, let's push your right heel back and down to stretch the right side of the leg. You might pick up your left knee off the ground. You might relax your head, opening the back of the neck. Last breath. Exhale. Left knee down. Right hand up. And let's make a circle with your right hand. Big circle to open our shoulder and relax your head, tilting the head. That helps to open the right side of the neck. Then when you are ready, pick up your right leg, right hand go forward and stretch. Inhale. Exhale, bring our knee to the elbow touch. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, knee to the elbow. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, bring our knee to the elbow and slowly coming down, child pose. So this time, bring your hands by your side. Again, palm is facing upward around your back. And make a fist. Exhale, let go. Make a fist again. Exhale, relax. Now when you are ready, slowly coming up. Let's come to downward facing dog and walk your feet towards the front. Soften your knees, round your back, and let's slowly coming up to the standing. Okay, now we are standing here. And feet is hip distance apart, parallel. Inhale, hands reach up and over the head and catch your elbows. Inhale, lift our elbows upward, maybe heels off the ground. Make it a balance pose. And lift your elbows to stretch. On our exhalation, drop your heel, bend your knees, and let your arms swing, relax. Again, inhale, coming up, hands reach up to the sky. Exhale to catch your elbows. Inhale, lift our elbows upward and maybe heels off the ground, lifting up. And one more up. Exhale, drop your heel, bend your knees, and let your arms swing and relax around your back. The next inhalation, slowly rising, hands reach up to the sky. Exhale. Let's bring our palms together to the heart. All right. So let's stand in front of the yoga mat. And stand nice and tall in Samasthiti. Sun salutation, Surya Namaskaram. Prayer to the sun. Inhale. Hands reach up and gaze up. Exhale. Bend forward. Relax your head. Inhale, halfway left. Exhale, let's step back. Step back and palms under the shoulder. You might bring your knee down to the mat. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, bend your elbows, ready to the mat. Inhale, point your toes, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Or you can come to child pose. Let's together big inhale. Open your mouth, exhale. Again, big inhale. Exhale, let it go. The next inhalation, walk forward. Inhale, halfway left. Exhale, head down, relax. Inhale, strong leg and rise. And the hands reach up to the sky. Exhale, palms together to the heart. Again, inhale. Exhale, bend your knee, bend forward. Inhale, halfway left. Exhale, let's step back. You can come to child pose or plank pose. or maybe downward facing dog. If you're plank pose, bend your elbows, exhale, belly to the mat. Inhale, point your toes, open the chest forward. Exhale, hips high to downward facing dog. And let's stay in this moment. I am enough. I am complete. That's the chanting that you might do during the class today. So contentment. So we are constantly practicing of I am enough. So it's just a perspective of our cup is half full or half empty. We are focusing on what is there in a cup at the moment, and we appreciate. Actually, gratitude practice is really beneficial for this. All right, then walk our feet to the front. Inhale. Exhale, head down, relax. Let's inhale, slowly coming up. Hands reach up to the sky. Exhale to bring our palms together to the heart. Okay, so let's do standing balance pose. So you might have the wall to support yourself, otherwise feet together. It's a tree pose. And bring our right knee up and open to the side. So you can place your right foot inside of the ankle. You can tap the toe down, calf, or you might have the foot inside of the thigh. And gaze focus on one spot, palms together, or you can bring your hands over the head. And reaching the ground and reaching upward, the opposite direction. One more breath. Then slowly we're going to come down to the ground. Okay, the other side, left foot down. Left knee up. So right foot down, left knee up and open to the side. So you can decide where you place your foot, your toe down or ankle cuff, and maybe to your thigh. And gaze focus. And smooth breath. You can change the hand position to help you balance the pose or challenge you. Grounding and reaching up. One more breath. And then slowly we're going to come out from this pose. All right, so let's let go. So come away from the wall. We're going to do breath of joy. Breath of joy is a 3 inhalation, 1 exhalation. When you exhale, you say open your mouth wide and say ha. And keep your knees soft, feet is apart, hip distance, then start. Inhale, 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 inhale. Go on your own pace. 2 more. One more. Slowly we are coming up to the standing. Feet is apart. Now we're going to swing our arms. Wearing a long sleeve and tap our hands to your belly, lower back. maybe shoulder. Careful about the wall or furniture around you. Exhale, exhale, twist. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back to the center and legs is wide. Open toes wide, pointing out. Inhale, expand your hands, open fingers wide. And looking up. Exhale, hug yourself, bend your knees, round your back, lower. Again, inhale, expand. Exhale, hug, bend forward. Last one more time, inhale, expand. Exhale, hug, make it small and round. And bending forward. And let your arm drop and swing like elephant trunk, swinging side to side. Relax your head. Relax your arm. We're gonna gradually all right, let's have a bout. Just to open our shoulders, so the bout, and we bring our hands. So let's start from the right side. My right hand is holding the belt. Then left hand go behind from the back and catch. And I catch the belt. Then point your right elbow upward. And feet is hip distance apart and parallel. And gently pull the belt and feel the stretch to the right arm, maybe neck. And then on our exhalation, pull your hips back. So put your hips back and bend your knees and chair. Inhale, let's come up and stand. And try to look straight forward and try not to look down. Then exhale, pull your hips back. And try to face to the front and not tilting your head much. You can adjust your hands. Then exhale, pull back. Then slowly release. So let's have the belt on your shoulder and just shake it up. So spread your hands wide and make a fist. So make a beak. Fingertips are pointing down. Then we are stretching the wrist. Then inhale, open your fingers wide, and as if you are pressing the wall, side to side. And then exhale, relax your head, drop your head, and make a beak. So fingers pointing down, like your nose is pointing down. Then inhale, lift our head and palm press out. So it's a more stretch to the side. Spread your fingers wide. Then exhale, drop your head and fingertips together. All right, then slowly release. Okay, shake it up a little bit. Then hold the belt. So now left hand is holding the belt. Then right hand come from down and back. And gently pull the belt. So when you have that, hope you have a freedom to your neck. So keeping your neck long. Then feet is hip distance apart and parallel. Inhale to stretch. Exhale, bend your knees, pull your hips back. Inhale, coming up and stretch. Exhale, pull your hips back. And last one. Exhale, pull your hips back. Then slowly release. Okay, so now have the belt shoulder width apart. So your palm is facing down and catch. So it's a shoulder width. Inhale, hands goes up. Bring your feet together and move your hands to your right side. So move the boat to the right side. And then inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, hands goes to that. Okay, bring your hands a little bit closer if that's available. Yes. And then come back to the center and hands goes to the right again. Inhale to center and exhale left. And then slowly back to the center and hands come forward and just relax the hand. Okay, so hands are shoulder width apart and gently pull about and hands goes up. So keep pulling about and hands goes. So keep your hands straight and lower down. So you get a nice stretch to the shoulder. Again, inhale, hands goes up. Then when you exhale and lower, keep pulling the belt and feel the shoulder blade. And then slowly lower down. Excellent. Okay, now it's wider. So the hand goes wide. And so our hands goes behind. Bend your elbows and belt come behind your head. So don't push yourself too hard. Then inhale, hands goes up. Exhale, bend your elbows to the back. Okay, now you can slide your hands and a more wider belt and bring your hands down. But don't push yourself too much. Okay, now hands goes up, careful. Then back. You can have the belt really wide. Then up. Last one. Exhale, hands back. Okay. Then release and let go the belt. Ooh, that was a good full shoulder flossing. So now open your fingers wide again. So press your palms to the side, shoulder height. Then inhale, press your palms and make a circle. So a little bit circle here and change the direction. Then again, and change, and change, and change, change, and relax. Bend your knees, lounge your back, and let your arms swing and relax. Bend your knees and lounge your back. All right, wiggle your fingers. And slowly coming up to the center. All right, so now let's face to the longer side of the mat if it's easier for your viewing the videos. Then bring our feet gradually apart. Then point your right toe to the shorter side of the mat. So starting from right toe, pointing to the shorter side of the mat, and bend your right knee, kneecap and toe goes same direction, and spread your arms wide. So we are still facing to the longer side of the mat, and spread your arms wide. But the right toe, right kneecap, right finger, and your gaze goes to the shorter side or right finger. One more breath. And then exhale, slowly lower your hands and change the feet. So pivot your right toe, bring back to longer side. Then left toe, point to the shorter side of the mat. Then bend your left knee, kneecap toe goes same direction. Then spread your arms wide to the side, warrior two. Gaze to the left finger and lengthening the back of the neck. One more breath. And then exhale, hands release and to the hip and pivot Then gradually bring your heels in, toes in, heels in, and only this much, not too wide. Okay, so now we're gonna face to the right side of the right side of the toes. So we pivot facing to the longer side of the mat. Then right toe to the shorter side of the mat. Left toe maybe 45-degree angle. And try to bring your hips face to the shorter side of the yoga mat. Then bring your hands behind you and catch the elbow, or you can do reverse namaste. Then ground our feet, inhale, lengthening our spine. Then on our exhalation, bend your right knee and bend forward towards your right leg. Hover your torso over the right leg. You can keep your knee bent when you might gradually straighten, but maybe not all the way. Don't lock your knees. Relax your head. And catch the elbow, relax. The torso hanging. Open our back of the body. Grounding our left foot down. One more breath. Soften your knees, round your back. Inhale, slowly coming up to standing. All right, now change. So now we're gonna face to the left toe side and move your left toe, left foot more to the left side. So it's easy for, so heel, it's not the heels to heel alignment, it's more wider so your pelvis can fit. Then let's inhale to reach our hands, ground our feet down. Exhale, bend your elbow and catch the elbow behind you. Then ground your back heel. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend your left knee and let's bend forward. Strong leg. Keep grounding your feet. Connecting to the ground, it's really empowering to ourselves. It's mentally, emotionally, of course, physically, but it's great for our mind and our heart. And keep our feet grounding. Inhale, let's load ourselves up to standing. Take your time. Then slowly release and face to the longer side of the mat. And the hands goes up, out, and exhale. Okay, so a few things you can do. Interlace your finger behind you, or you can catch the belt too. So either way. Inhale. Plant our feet down and look up. Exhale, bend your knees and bend forward. So you can lift knuckles up. If you're interlacing your finger. If that's too much to the shoulder, always great to have the yoga belt like extension of your hand. Don't push yourself too hard. Keep your knees bent and relax the head. Last breath. Gonna exhale, slowly release our hands down to the mat like yoga belt. If you have, then point your toes out and bend your right knee slightly. Then bend your left knee slightly. So your knee and toe go the same direction. So do a few times. Now we're gonna bring our feet closer, heels in, toes in, heels in, and bring your knee down to the mat and have a seat. come to the seat. And bring your hands behind you. Palm is down and finger pointing to you. Open fingers wide. All right, bend your elbow to the back and gather your shoulder blade closer. Lift our chest up and point your toes and look up. You can stay here or you can do reverse plank pose. Reverse plank pose, zip your legs together and lift your legs up, hips up. Last breath. And exhale, slowly releasing that. All right, so let's come down to the ground and have the block. So block come under your hip. So lie down and block under your hip and legs goes up. So bharatanatyam, or if you like to do the shoulder stand, go ahead. Otherwise, just lifting your hips to the block and the legs goes up. And open your toes wide and lift up to the sky. And this can be the core pose too. So really engage our core strengths. Hug your belly in. Zip your legs together. So zipping your legs together and lift up to the sky. Relax your shoulder, relax your head. And maybe open your legs wide to the side and feel the inside of the leg. Then bring your legs together and open one more time. And exhale, bring our legs together and bend your knees and feet come to the ground. Supported bridge pose. So feet down to the mat. You can change the block in a second height or middle height. And hands by your side and feel the openness. Relax your shoulder. One more breath. Then slowly we're gonna come out from this pose. Press your feet down and pick up your hips and slide the block away. All right, fish pose. Slide the palms facing down and under your hip. And walk your elbow closer and lift our chest, chin up, and back of the head down to the ground. Opening the throat, opening the center of our expression, the throat. You might point your toes, zip your legs together, and lift our chin. One more breath. Now exhale, slowly release. Open your legs wide and happy baby. And you might catch the feet or ankles. Then cross your right foot over to the left knee. It's a figure four. Can be like a calf. And bring our left knee towards you. Relax your toes and ankle. Then gradually moving the crossed leg to your left side and look to your right. Then coming back to the center and do the other side. So cross your left foot or left calf to your right knee and bring your right knee towards you. Careful about your left knee. You can roll your head side to side and relax the head. Then gradually moving across the leg to your right side and twist. And look into your left hand. Relax your jaw. Relax your face. And slowly come to the center and lie down to the yoga mat. Lie down to the yoga mat and let's do the Brahmani pranayama. So forefinger covering your eyes and thumb to close your ear. So what we're gonna do is inhale, then on your exhalation, making the humming sound, like a bumblebee sound. Then just to see the vibration, observe the vibration happening in the head. All right, let's begin. Inhale. 4 more times. Last one. And you are done. Just relax and rest in Shavasana. I'm reading this one from Jack Kornfield. Santosha. The state of abundance is connected with a deep sense of gratitude. When we open to abundance, we can celebrate the fact that we are here and alive. We are enough. When we accept whatever happens in our circumstances, it is an opportunity to gratefully accept ourselves and others. Our true nature, the abundant heart, is already whole, containing all its joy, fear, rise and fall, gain and loss. With a full heart, sense that you can care for this beautiful troubled world while receiving its blessing and adding your gift to the whole. Gently bringing our awareness to your fingers and toes, noticing the breath. And gradually bring your hands reaching over the head. Let us stretch from toes to fingertips. Let's together a big inhale, stretch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your mouth, exhale. Bring our knee to the chest. Give a nice hug to ourselves. Thanks to our body, mind, and heart, what we have today. And gently lower onto one side and coming up to a comfortable seated position. Let's together big inhale, hands reach up to the sky. Exhale, bring our palms together to the heart center, Anjali Mudra, gesture of gratitude. Gratitude to this moment, space, community to practice yoga together. And let us hold gratitude with us and continue our life. Thank you so much for letting me guide us through your practice. Namaste. Thanks for joining.